Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, me once again. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time is going to be on House of Gucci. Sorry it took me so long to get this video out, but I am finally reviewing this movie, so let's talk about it. This film is once again directed by Ridley Scott, who was on a roll this year, which he already made a movie last year, which unfortunately didn't do very well at the box office, but did very well with critics. The Last Duel, which I really enjoyed. And this is inspired by the shocking true story of the Gucci family, who is behind the massive fashion empire. When I am sorry if I pronounce this wrong, Patrizia Reggiani. I am very sorry if I'm mispronouncing her name, but she's played by Lady Gaga, which is really easy for me to pronounce, who is an outsider from humble beginnings, marries into the Gucci family. Her unbridled ambition begins to unravel the family's legacy and triggers a reckless spiral between betrayal, revenge, and ultimately murder. I was really looking forward to this movie because I love Ridley Scott no matter what he does. And I can say that I liked The Last Duel a bit more than this movie. But I still like this movie, okay? It's definitely not one of Ridley Scott's all-time best films, but I was kind of let down by it. But in terms of performances, Adam Driver, they're all great in this movie. Al Pacino, they are all terrific in here, and the performances definitely saved this movie. And the fact that this is another film inspired by true events, and this film also involving a rich family, which Ridley Scott did the exact same thing with All the Money in the World, which I also liked a bit more than this. The movie is a bit underwhelming, and one thing I was really surprised with was how campy this film can be. Like, there is a lot of humorous dialogue here and there. I didn't entirely need it for me, but I get if this is supposed to be inspired by true events, then I can respect it for it. And if, from what I know of, it doesn't really get the entire story right, but hey, most true story events don't really have the exact same effect as the real life events. But the movie is beautiful to look at. Okay, Ridley Scott in his cinematography direction, it is all very terrific, and I enjoyed what was mostly going on screen, but the movie did feel a bit long. The Last Duel was long, but I felt like that film was a bit more interesting than this one because this is something that I've seen, or we've seen Ridley Scott do before. Like I mentioned, All the Money in the World, but I feel like where this film is going for, it just felt a bit underwhelming too. I mean, the movie's making a lot more money than Last Duel. I mean, it just grossed, 21 million, which is really surprising because Last Duel made like 5 million, which is a real shame. But I'm not here to talk about, Last Duel versus Gucci, box office stuff. No, I'm here to talk about the film. I really don't have that much to say about it because in the end, I feel like this is one of those films where I can only watch one time because there is a lot of like weird stuff that happens in this movie. Like, it has one of the weirdest sex scenes I have ever seen in a movie. I am not even lying. I'm just like there was also a weird sex scene involving a horse in The Last Duel, but that feels like Shakespeare compared to what I saw. But but in the end, I really don't have that much to say about this film. It's very well directed and it's very well acted. The story, in terms of the story, I feel like Ridley Scott has directed a story better in other films, but this one I feel like is it. I mean, it's going for the right track, but it just didn't feel like it fully worked. It just felt a bit underwhelming, but hey, I can still praise it for the performances. Lady Gaga does another great job on the big screen than the stage, just like she did in A Star Is Born, and right here she's also terrific as well. And Adam Driver, everyone, they're all great in the movie. But great performances doesn't always mean great movie, but hey, I could say this was a good movie. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not sure what movie I'm going to be seeing this weekend. I want to try seeing a movie this weekend. I really want to see that new Paul Thomas Anderson movie, Licorice Pizza. And there's more movies, but hey, December's almost here, and there's a lot of movies that I plan on seeing in December. Spider-Man, anyone? But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Ward out.